This is the Girls Division I Championship matchup for 2020. Grace Christian and Gateway Legacy. Opening tip is played to Gateway, and they will bring it up here in those white jerseys, black and red shorts. Grace Christian will be in the gold uniforms. 3-ball on the wing, wouldn't go. And now Gateway set it up. Another triple out front. That's no good from Manuela Cruz Hernandez, and back the other way comes Grace on the run. Down the lane, that layup is good by Emily Huthinson. 2-0 lead here for Grace. Out front, Rojas with it. Spins, fires, and we've got a travel. So Grace, well, walking up into the front court here. Carmen Bruton down the lane. That wouldn't go, and picked up by Legacy, and then they lost it underneath. Got a whistle and a jump ball. Stay with Grace. Passing along the baseline for Bruton. They'll come back over on the near side for Huthinson. Now Bruton again off to Hayden Bailey. A little bit of a three-man weave going on here. That's knocked out of bounds. Will be Grace basketball on the far sideline. That shot underneath blocked, and back up with it comes Grace. In the front court now, from on the near side for Bruton. Now she'll walk it back out front. A lot of patience here for Grace here early. Under 6 minutes to go in the quarter. Free throw line jumper wouldn't go for Bailey. And now Gateway out on the run. Hernandez. So nice skip pass
nice.
across. Layup missed though by Rojas. Grace will bring it up. Now on the baseline. Shot off the mark. Rebound picked up by Gateway. Ariana Williams to bring it up into the front court here. On the wing, Hernandez for three. That's off the mark. Rebound underneath gets tipped out of bounds. And Grace will get it back. Into the lineup comes Valentina Lopez Sanchez for Gateway. And walking it up the floor for Grace is Carmen Bruton. Got a whistle and a foul on Ariana Williams. That's her first, team first. And comes up top. Over to Hernandez. Pass down low. We got a whistle and another foul. So that foul on Valentina Lopez Sanchez, her first, team second. Trying to come back out front. We'll swing it back around for Samantha Wells. Off to Bailey. Bailey gets a screen down the lane, throws that up, no. And the rebound to Williams. Now down the lane, we got a whistle and another foul. So be on Carmen Bruton. That's her first, team first. Down the lane, good take to the rim and the layup by Ariana Williams. All tied up at 2. 4:15 to go opening quarter. Trying to go on the baseline. That's knocked out of bounds. Swing it in, back out front. Bailey with it. Comes back over on the near side for Hutchinson, and that three is good for Emily. So a 5-2 lead for Grace. With it comes Gateway. Down the lane, little flip with the left hand for Rojas, wouldn't go. The wing, Bailey. Nowhere to go with it. Swings it back over. Another three up top.
There
Good
it
again.
is.
So Emily Hutchinson again with another triple, and timeout to Gateway Legacy. 8-2 is the lead for Grace. We'll be back here in a moment. You're watching the NCSAA. So along the baseline, that shot is good. That's a tough shot for Jayla Kirksey. 8-4 lead for Grace. Out front, Bailey spun away and then lost the ball, taken right out of her hands by Sanchez. Up the far side. Now Sanchez back out front for Kirksey. Gets it off for Sanchez. The far side to Williams. Down low, Lopez, no, but Rojas, that is, will head to the free throw line here. Again, nice pass on the inside. And the foul will be on Emily Hutchinson. That'll be her first, team second. Carolina Rojas to the free throw line. First one off the mark. As Carol Salas checks in. Free throw is good.
All right.
So 8-5 the lead here for Grace. Baseline.
What?
And we got a whistle and a jump ball, or they got a foul.
I hope they didn't give a foul on that. They did.
They did.
That girl was totally out. She had nowhere to go. Good defense. They had it cut off completely.
It's the team third. First free throw is good.
She shoots the free throws as well as she shoots the three-pointers.
Emily has all of Grace's points with 2:13 to go in this first quarter.
She's got me convinced she can shoot.
Yeah, she definitely can shoot the ball. I don't think there's any doubt about that.
Well, she missed one.
Or makes the first one, misses the second, and back up with it comes Williams. Ariana into the front court. Off to Sanchez. She'll fire along three. That's off the mark. Rebound underneath. And here comes Grace with it. 2 minutes to go in the first. We go far side. This taken away. On the run comes Williams down the lane and lays it in with the left hand.
Well, I tell you what, the girls are running at each other, man. They're not wasting any time.
9-7 the lead now for Grace. And out of bounds on the far side. Once again, that's not hard to do if you're really not paying close attention.
Yeah, you can't hardly.
Those lines are hard to see.
You really can't hardly tell that, yeah. There's an over-the-head pass.
Baseline shot rattles in and out for Posada. Back up with it comes Grace.
McLeod with her first rebound of the day.
Down the lane, pass off into the corner. Three ball there is off the mark for Wells.
And Ariana Williams with her fourth rebound already. Is she shooting it? No.
Free throw line, that's off the mark. Rebound tipped out. Collected there by Bruton. Left it off on the baseline. Now out front to Bailey. They swing it around the near side.
Oh,
and that pass thrown away.
Emily, getting a little wild in your play in there.
34 seconds to go here in this first quarter.
We're really getting down to 34 seconds?
Yep.
Boy, that's a quick first quarter.
Sanchez into the front court. Hands it off from the near side.
There it is.
For Batson. Nice jumper for three. That's on Salas. The wing by Carol Salas.
Man, she's nice set shot. Just boom, right on. And it looked good all the way.
10-9, the lead for Gateway. Down to 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Three ball on the wing is off the mark. That will carry down to the far side. And that will do it for the first quarter. And at the end of quarter number one, a 10-9 lead for Gateway Legacy. Be back with quarter two here in a moment. You're watching the NCSAA. Start of the second quarter as Gateway Legacy will get things underway here. Out front, Sanchez. She gets fouled ahead of the free throw line. It's the second on Emily Hutchinson. And free throws coming up here. This game has had little to no flow at all. Just kind of herky-jerky and nothing really happening.
Neither team, it seems like, has a regular offensive pattern or anything. They just come and do whatever's natural, I guess. So it's kind of hard to get a pattern to it. Nice free throw.
So one on a two free throws makes it 11-9, the lead for Gateway. Inside it comes. We got a whistle and another foul.
What?
And Carol Salas, her first, team fourth.
Her mistake was she was standing there.
I was going to say playing defense.
Yeah. See, nobody, she can't turn around and lost track where she's at and ran right into two sets of legs.
Three ball on the wing, that wouldn't go. Rebound underneath, and Gateway trying to bring it back up again. On the wing, Johnson with it, will back it out. Top to Hernandez. Swings it across. Salas over on the wing for Sanchez. Go inside. That should be a foul. And I was going to say, she got whacked pretty good. So I believe that will be on Carly McLeod, her first, team fourth. And Hernandez knocks that down. 13-9, the lead for Gateway. Grace gets set to play it in. 7:07 to go in the half. So in it comes, and Carmen Bruton will bring it up into the front court. So from the far side to Bailey. Up top, it comes to Wells, down the lane, fires, that won't go. Picked up by Hernandez on the inside. Push it up the floor, and that shot blocked out of the hands of Salas. And Gateway will restart on the wing. Williams, and
nice.
that three is good.
Why?
Mariana Williams with her first three.
That was a beautiful shot.
16-9. 6:25 to go in this first half. And Williams up with it, pushing it up the floor. Down the lane, good pass underneath. And a whistle and a foul on Samantha Wells. That's her first, team fifth. The problem for Grace is every time they foul a Gateway, it's on the shot.
Yeah, that's bad news.
It's off the mark.
They get a foul, and then insult to injury, we give them a chance to score points.
Second free throw is good.
Nice.
So 17-9.
Yeah, I take that back. I said they don't have a pattern. They do. Grace has a definite offensive pattern.
And that skips out of bounds.
That was a good job by Posada that time of stepping out, interfering with the passing lane for their offense. caused him to change direction and threw it away.
It's a pass over. Hernandez pushes the ball up the floor. Williams left it underneath. Rojas had to go through her hands. Now on the baseline, 3 ball is off the mark for Rojas. Back the other way comes Grace. That runner was deflected out of bounds. It will stay with Grace on the baseline.
Yeah, they didn't see who it was. The player from Gateway went ahead and tried to tap the ball back in bounds. She should have let it go. It would have been their ball.
Well, back out front it comes. Wells with it. Hutchinson. Try to circle it back around. Bailey down the lane, and she's fouled. So that will be on Ariana Williams, her second. And 2 free throws coming up. So that free throw off the mark. So a couple of misses there for Bailey. It'll stay at 17-9. Back up with it comes Susana Yepes-Posada. 3 ball on the wing. That won't go for Hernandez.
Nice
Rebound put back up,
it.
no. And now Grace will bring it back up. Under 5 minutes to go now in the half. Bruton down the lane, kicks it out. Long 3 is off the mark. It's tracked down in the corner, then saved back into Hernandez. Up ahead, it comes for Posada down the lane. And layup good and the foul. So I gotta count the bucket. That'll be on Emily Hutchinson. That's her 3rd. And to the free throw line goes Posada.
Oh.
It's off the mark. Now a 19-9 lead for Gateway. And that pass picked off. Back the other way comes Posada on the run. Rojas back across the floor. Back to Rojas. That goes off the glass. No by Posada. And now Grace will try to push it back up. 3:50 to go in the half. Burton off on the wing. Hutchinson good from 15 feet. I'm going to tell you something. I've seen some girls basketball, and I will tell you that that girl can play. Offensively, she's dangerous.
Which one are you talking about?
Emily.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's foul, believe, on Carmen Bruton. That'll be her second. The problem is she's got 3 fouls and has to come out of the game, but she has been, this is not an exaggeration, their entire offense. Free throw is good by Rojas. Another one coming. I mean, she literally has every single point that Grace has.
Wow.
Second free throw, good as well. 21-11 down to 3:30 to go, and we have, I guess it's just a substitution. I thought for a second that it was a timeout, but it is not. Bruton off on the near side for McLeod. And back out front Wells with it again. Going to post skip pass across, and that comes all the way out of bounds. So go back down to Gateway here. That pass goes off the hands of Williams and out of bounds.
Unless I'm mistaken, nobody has started the clock yet. Now they stopped it here for this time, for sure.
So back up with it comes Bruton. And for the near side for McLeod. Now down the lane, Bailey tried to force that up. It was knocked out of bounds.
Grace has a lot of movement on offense now. Wow. Very impressive.
That picked off, back out on the run. Comes Hernandez, missed the layup. Oh, pick back up, we got a whistle. And I believe a foul. Might be on Bruton again. Free throws upcoming here. So Hernandez checks out. Free throw is good by Williams. Another one coming. So a couple of free throws makes it 23-11. Three ball on the wing. That will go for McLeod. And now taken away. Out of the run comes Gateway. Down the lane. That layup is good for Isabella Lipperton. Make it 25-11 and a timeout to Grace. Take a break. Come back with more in a moment. You're watching the NCSAA. So down to 2 minutes to go in the half. Bailey picks it up, kicks it back out front. Now off to the baseline. Three ball in the corner. That's good. A triple for Samantha Wells, and somebody other than Emily Athenson has made a shot.
There we go. Getting that help she needed.
25-14. Down to 1:35 to go in the half. And that should have been a travel.
Yes.
She
hopped like a rabbit down the lane till she got whacked, and she was traveling before she got whacked.
Free throw here is good by Isabella Lippiton. Another one coming. 26-14, 1:31 to go here in the first half. And 27-14. Bailey down the lane, goes off the glass and scores. Right. Take from Hayden.
Well, you're getting all that extra help you wanted.
27-16. Down the lane, Williams scoops it up. That wouldn't go. And we got a whistle and a foul. I believe that was, if that's on Ariana Williams, that's her third. .104 to go in the half. Skip it out front to Bailey. Down to 40 seconds.
Oh, nice inside feed.
Yeah, nice pass. Good finish.
Put it right up off the glass. Very nicely done.
30 seconds to go in the half. 27-18. Outside, 3 ball. That won't go for Posada. And now Grace comes on there with it. And losing it along the baseline is Bruton. Still loose. We got a whistle and a jump ball. So into the lineup comes Sanchez. 8 seconds to go here in our first half. 27-18 is the lead for Gateway. On the baseline, the runner there is no good. Rebound inside is kicked out of bounds with 2 seconds left. And it comes along the baseline, and that will do it. At the end of the half, it's a 27-18 lead for Gateway Legacy. First half total scoring for Grace. Hayden Bailey with 2 points. She was 0 for 2 from the line. 5 for Samantha Wells, including a 3. 11 for Emily Huthinson, including 2 threes and 1 of 2 from the line. Grace is 3 of 8 from three-point range. For Gateway Legacy, Manuela Cruz Hernandez with 2 points. She was 2 of 2 from the line. Isabella Lippiton with 4 points. She was 2 of 2 from the stripe. Jayla Kirksey with 2 points. 1 for Valentina Lopez Sanchez. She was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 8 points for Ariana Williams, including a 3 and 1 of 1 from the line. Susana Yepes Posada with 2 points. She was 0 for 1 from the line. 5 points for Carolina Rojas, who was 5 of 7 from the line, and Carol Salas with 1 3-point field goal. Gateway 2 of 10 from three-point range. I'll pass it off to you for our rebounds.
All right, rebounding. First of all, for Grace, we have Hayden Bailey with 1, Christine Wagner with 1, Samantha Wells 4, Carmen Bruton had 4, Emily Hutchinson 4, Susanna Cisneros had 2, and Carly McLeod had 1 for a total of 17. Over on the other side for Gateway, Hernandez came through with 1. Isabella Lippiton had 1. Jayla Kirksey had 1. Sheila Betts 1. Valentina Lopez Sanchez had 1. Ariana Williams had 6. And let's see, Carolina Rojas 3, and Carol Salas 1 for a total of 15. 15-17, lead by Grace for the half.
And at the half, 27-18 And Gateway leads it. Take a break, come back with your second half in just a little bit. You're watching the NCSAA. Start of half number 2 as Gateway plays it in, leading 27-18. Out front, Posada now along the baseline. 3-ball won't go from Hernandez. Got a whistle and a jump ball. That will be Grace basketball. Out on the far side, it goes for Bailey. Back out front to McLeod. Now Hutchinson out front. And we got
a screen pushing her in her back. She's coming up to ask a question about that.
I guess there's an offensive foul on Samantha Wells. Her second, team first.
There's been a little bit of confusion amongst them about that call. I don't blame them too much.
Gateway brings it up. Now it goes out to Rojas. A crossover into the paint. That's poked away. And now taken out of there by Grace.
Nice
good pass up ahead. Layup, no good, but we do have a foul. It'll be on Gateway's Jayla Kirksey. It's her first and team first.
I was thinking back in the old days when I used to play basketball, nobody ever fell down on the floor unless you got knocked down there. You know, you had to do it. Now that's part of the game.
Yeah. This free throw off the mark.
You try to
by Samantha Wells. No, I tell our guys, well, and girls all the time, falling down. I mean, if you get hit and it's part of a foul and you fall the rest of the way through, that's fine. But falling down just to fall, hoping to get a call, it costs your team a lot because you're not back on your feet to play defense. 27-19. I mean, every now and then you'll get a call, but all the ones that you don't, it leaves your team in a bad situation.
Yeah, that's why I feel bad too.
Jumper on the baseline wouldn't go. And here comes Grace on the run. Good pass ahead. And the layup underneath by Wells.
It's like Grace is going to come out and run on the ball.
Rojas into the front court. 6:30 to go in the third. And down to a 6-point game. Out front, 3-ball. That won't go for Lippiton. And here comes Hutchinson on the break. 1 on 3. I'll kick it back out front.
Uh-oh.
And now that's stolen away. Down the lane. Pretty good foul, though, if you're going to commit one.
Yes. That was a layup. And she took it away from her, and she's going to have to make them one at a time now.
So the foul on Bruton. It's the team's second. 6:01 to go in the third. A 6-point game. Free throw is good. Rojas, another one coming, man. She's been at the line a lot today.
Yeah,
6 of 8 from the free throw line.
I was going to say, she pretty well knows what to do at the line, too. Yes.
Now 7 of 9, 29-21.
She has that and 3 rebounds to go along with it today, so she's had a good, profitable day already.
Bruton off on the wing for Hutchinson. Now 3-ball in the corner. That rattles around and out for Wells. And finally tracked down by Gateway. Lippiton pushes it ahead. Pass back across and the layup by Carol Salas. That's a nice break for Gateway. 31-21, 5:25 to go in the third.
Now, Grace was making a run at him, but all at once, Gateway's pull out with a couple more buckets.
3 balls off the mark, back the other way. Gateway on the run. Outside 3 ball, that's good.
Whoa.
Triple by
go.
Isabella Lippiton.
That didn't come out in the woodwork there, but that was a nice shot.
34-21, 4:45 to go in this third quarter. And out of bounds it goes. Gateway plays it in. Off on the wing, Rojas. Little give and go that skips out of bounds. Will be Grace basketball. Out front, Bailey with it.
Nice
Trying
pass.
to go underneath, and that layup is good by Samantha Wells.
A little pass over the top of the defense, right down underneath the bucket.
34-23. Swing it back up top. Rojas for 3. That's off the mark. And it will be Grace basketball.
Rojas have any three-pointers? No.
Doesn't have a field goal.
Oh, just the free throws.
She's made something like 8 of 10 free throws or 7 of 9 or something like that. On the lane, a runner is no good. Rebound blocked on the inside. And it's tracked down on the far side and then lost out of bounds. And it will be Grace basketball. So Bruton down the lane,
wow.
got all the way in and just laid it in with the left hand.
She's going over that left wing there, and all at once she cut back toward the basket and got a free ride in there. Nice job.
34-25, 3:10 to go in the third.
Oh.
3 ball on the wing wouldn't go for Salas. And now back the other way comes Grace, and a timeout. 3 minutes to go in the third. Be back here in just a moment. You're watching the NCSAA. Three ball on the wing. That wouldn't go out of the timeout by Hernandez. And it will be Grace basketball here. Excuse me, by Bailey. So it'll be Grace It was Grace basketball, and they turn it over, so Gateway will bring it up as Ariana Williams up into the front court here. From the baseline to Betts. Now back to Williams. Swings it across to Rojas. Down the lane. That also could have been a travel. Instead was knocked out of bounds. Three ball on the baseline. That's no good from Rojas. And Grace to bring it back up.
That was Emily Hutchison's 5th rebound. Not very big, but she knows where to be when the ball goes bouncing.
Emily double teamed in the wing, stepped out of that. Now up front to Bruton.
Wow.
And we got a whistle and a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Go back to Gateway. So play it in from that baseline. So back in the wing it comes for Posada. Try to go in the middle. That was knocked away. Now back to the middle of the floor. 15-footer is good for Manuela Cruz Hernandez. Make it 36-25. And a whistle and another foul. So it'll be the team 3rd foul on Grace, or excuse me, on Legacy. Actually went on Carolina Rojas.
There you go. Let's see. Emily Hutchinson for 3.
All right. So Gateway back up with it. Closing in on 1 minute to go in the 3rd. Down the lane, that runner's no good by Hernandez. And now taken away by Grace, and they'll bring it up again. Bruton off on the wing. That's short for 3. To the lineup for Gateway comes Ariana Williams.
Somebody better move.
And it comes over on the near side. Down the lane, and that layup is good by Samantha Wells.
Nice little drive down the right side. Went up on the right side of the hoop and laid it over in.
3 ball out front. That's good. Triple for Manuela Cruz Hernandez.
Well, every time that Grace starts to gain a little bit, they get the door shut on them again.
Down to the last 10 seconds, 39-30. On the baseline, that along the far sideline. Try to get back out front. That 3 ball off the mark, and that'll do it for the quarter. At the end of the 3rd, 39-30 is the lead for Gateway. Be back with more in a moment. You're watching the NCSAA. Start of the fourth quarter, a steal here by Ariana Williams. Now she'll bring it back out. On the baseline, Kirksey, no. We got a whistle and a foul.
And Kirksey be going the line for a couple here.
Yeah, and Shane Cesanas. So free throw off the mark. Kirksey to have one more coming.
And,
So next free throw coming up here. And that's good by Kirksey.
ooh.
40-30, 7:30 to go in the game. Front to Bailey.
There it is, wide open.
Three ball on the wing,
Oh,
that
no.
wouldn't go. Now tip back out. On the run comes Gateway down the lane, and the layup is good by Valentina Lopez Sanchez. 42-30, coming up on 7 minutes to go now. It's gone back out front, and I believe it was Bailey fell down trying to get back to it. And the layup by Hernandez, and a timeout to Grace. 6:50 to go in the game. 44-30 is the lead for Gateway. Take a break, come back with more in just a moment. So Grace will play it in, trailing 44-30 with 6:50 left. Wells with it over on the near side. Saved and then knocked out of bounds. So in it comes for Bailey. Now in the post, good pass and a nice layup by Samantha Wells.
Good feed inside. Nice follow through by Wells.
44-32, down to 6:20 to go in the game.
Grace is still in 2-3 zone.
Down the lane, that runner's no good. Rebound by Kirksey, no, but whistle and another foul.
Well, Kirksey got her second rebound there. Also, while she was doing it, drew a foul when she tried to put the ball back up.
Foul is on Carly McLeod, and it's her third.
So Kirksey for 2.
And the first one, no good. So Kirksey will have one more coming here momentarily. And that's around and out. Back up with it comes Grace. So out front, Bailey with it. And there's a double dribble. So go back over to Gateway.
Gateway got a little too much size for them, for Grace so far today, it seemed like. Both teams playing hard.
Williams off to Sanchez. Swing it over on the baseline for Kirksey. Post it goes. That won't go from Williams. Rebound down low, picked up, and now back out front. 3 ball, that's off the mark. Underneath, back up the glass and in. It is from Valentina Lopez Sanchez. 46-32. Down to 5:15 to go. Bailey back out front. Down the lane. The runner goes, but before the shot. That will be on Shayla Betts. That's her second, team third.
There's
the
a shot.
Baseline, 3 ball. No, but we got a whistle and a foul.
I don't know.
Foul will be on Carol Salas, her second, team fourth.
I'd have, I believe, an unwritten rule. I think don't foul anybody, and these girls on a 3-point shot. They'll come and make these free throws and kill you.
Don't foul anybody really on a 3-point shot. It's
the chances
probably a better rule.
Yeah, the chances, the odds of making them are very, very small. So that's like that Division I teams we saw today.
Yeah, I mean, there's some people that can hit them regularly, but
those guys are dead eye.
So first 2 are good. Now all 3.
There you go. Good enough.
So 46-35. 5 minutes left.
Oh. Grace has been able to score, but they haven't been able to stop Gateway.
So down low it goes. That runner blocked out of bounds.
Yeah. Another timeout, huh?
Yeah, we got a timeout. Take a break. Come back with more here in just a moment. You're watching the NCSAA. So out of the timeout, Rojas goes baseline to Kirksey. Swing it around for Williams. Back to Hernandez.
Gray's trying to put a little pressure on the ball.
Down the lane, that runner won't go from Williams. Picked up now back the other way comes Grace, tracked down by Wagner, and then she lost it out of bounds. Should be Grace basketball here.
All right.
That should be over and back, and is. And really, that's always a little bit of a problem with that pass, is if she just would have let the pass go and run into the backcourt and pick it up, it's fine. But to pick it up where you're at, it just naturally turns into a turnover. Or the person throwing the ball inbounds actually should throw it in the backboard if you're going to do that. 3 ball doesn't go. We got a whistle and a foul. Will be on Hayden Bailey. That's her first. Team 5th. Three ball out front. That rattles around and out. Go out of bounds, and Gateway will get it again. 3:56 to go in the game. And this now picked up by Grayson. They'll try to get it back up the floor. And we got a whistle and a foul on the far side. We'll go on Rojas. That will be her second and team 5th.
That was, let's see, that was Wells' 9th rebound right there. So she's getting almost the double figures.
Burton down the lane. It's an awful on the baseline. Out front, Wells. Long 2 is off the mark by Wagner. We got whistle and a jump ball. And then it comes here to Rojas. The middle of the floor, pushes it up to Kirksey. 3:20 to go, an 11-point advantage for Gateway. 3 ball on the wing, that won't go. And now back to Rojas, who picks it up. We got a whistle and another foul. It's going to be on Bruton. That's the 4th foul on Carmen Bruton. Free throw is good, and Rojas should get one more. Rojas has 8 points, all of them on free throws, 8 of 10. Make that 9 points on 9 of 11 shooting, as she will check out.
Just checking out. Samantha Wells has 10 rebounds for today, so she's got a double figure on rebounds.
47-35. There's a good take inside and laid in by Carmen Bruton. 48-37. 2:40 left. Pass underneath, track down. Back out for Hernandez. Swings it across. Down the lane, that taken away, and now Grace will bring it back up. 2:30 to go.
Well, they need a couple buckets real quick here.
On the lane, got a whistle and a foul. So it'll be on Shayla Betts. That's her first. Team 6th. So that free throw is good. Carmen will have one more coming. That free throw off the mark. And it should be Grace basketball here.
Here it is, yes.
2:20 left, a 10-point lead for Gateway Legacy. Baseline 3 ball, that's off the mark. Rebound pushed back up the floor and leads to a wide open layup for Manuela Cruz Hernandez. 50-38, down to 2 minutes to go. Off it comes to Wagner. This taking way too long if you're Grace. Underneath. That knocked away. We got a whistle and a jump ball. We'll stay with Grace with 1:39 left.
Need a quick bucket, a steal, and another bucket. Back in business here, but no, they're still down to 12.
Yeah, down 12 with 1:39 to go. 3 ball on the wing. Won't go from Wells. And it carries out of bounds. It will be Gateway basketball. And we have a timeout. Take a break. Back with more in just a moment. You're watching the NCSA. So out of the timeout, right down the floor, laying it in, is Isabella Lippiton. 52-38. On a 1:15 to go. Back out front, 3 ball. That rattles around and out for Bailey. Put back up and in by Wells. Down to 1 minute left. 52-40. And Williams swings it across along the baseline. Top Hernandez. We're down to 47 seconds. And the foul out front on Mackenzie Pyle. And really, if you're going to play the foul game, you're
too late.
Yeah, that ship has sailed. Free throw is good.
Got to have more time.
Significantly too late as Hernandez hits the first. I mean, it's a 13-point lead with 47 seconds left. And for the most part, Gateway has been unbelievable from the free throw line. 54-40. Down to 40 seconds. 3 ball on the wing. That's
there
good.
It is. Now
so a triple from Mackenzie Pyle.
That helps.
And it's still a long way to come back from. Underneath, that missed. Knocked out of bounds, and it will be Gateway basketball. .27 seconds left. 3 ball on the wing. That was not exactly the shot you would want if you're a Gateway. Down the lane, that won't go. And then knocked out of bounds.
Oh. Lipperton had a chance to score an easy layup there, but got a little bit out of kilter. And instead of taking time to settle down, she hurriedly threw a ball up and lost control.
And again, fouling at this point is just going to make the score a bigger differential. 54-43, roughly 15 seconds or so left. My scoreboard feed kind of got frozen up here. We'll see 13 seconds left. Free throw off the mark. And we got a whistle and another foul. And this is going to be on Gateway. So Jasmine Haynes with her first foul. And then we'll have a couple of free throws here, and then this thing's going to be over with. 54-43. Right now it's a 4-possession game. If she makes both, it's a 3-possession game. Even if you threw the ball directly to the other team 3 times in a row, I don't think there's enough time here.
She made it.
It's good. 54-44. Of course, you always want to play hard all the way to the final whistle. Push it as hard as you can, for sure. That's off the mark. And we got another foul on the far side with 5 seconds left. And back to the free throw line goes Gateway.
Yeah, you got to score, at least get the rebound if you're going to do this.
And that's 5 fouls on Samantha Wells as she'll check out. She had herself a nice game. Had a huge second half.
Yeah, Samantha, she ended out with 12 rebounds.
She had 20 points.
20 points and 12 rebounds. That's a pretty full day. Say she did her job.
Free throw off the mark. And that will do it. So Gateway Legacy wins the girls Division I title with a 54-44 win over Grace Christian. So we'll give you the final totals here in just a moment. For Grace, Hayden Bailey with 2 points. She was 0 for 2 from the line. 20 for Samantha Wells, including a 3, and 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Mackenzie Pyle had 1 3-point field goal. 5 for Carmen Bruton, including 1 of 2 from the line. 14 points for Emily Hutchinson, including 3 3-pointers. She was 1 of 2 from the line, and then got hurt somewhere in the second half and didn't play most of that fourth quarter. As Grace 5 for 19 from 3-point range. For Gateway Legacy, 9 points for Isabel Lipton, including a 3 and 2 for 2 from the line. 3 for Jayla Kirksey, who's 1 of 4 from the line. 5 points for Valentina Lopez Sanchez. She was 1 of 2 from the stripe. 8 for Ariana Williams, including a 3 and 1 of 1 from the line. Susanna Yepes Posada with 2 points. She was 0 for 1 from the line. 9 points for Carolina Rojas. She was 9 of 11 from the line. Carol Salas with 5 points, including 1 3. 13 points for Manuela Cruz Hernandez, including a 3 and 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Gateway 4 of 21 from 3-point range. That's enough to you for our rebound totals.
All right, first of all, for Gateway, we had Manuela Hernandez with 3, Isabella Lipperton with 1, Jayla Kirksey had 2, Sheila Betts had 1, Valentina Lopez Sanchez had 2, Ariana Williams had 7, Susanna Yepes Posada 1, Carolina Rojas 3, and Carol Salas 1 for a total of 22. 22 rebounds for the winning team Gateway. For Grace, Hayden Bailey had 4 rebounds. Christine Wagner had 1. Samantha Wells, nice outing. She had 12 rebounds. Carmen Bruton had 4. Emily Hutchinson had 6. Shay Cincenas had 3. And Carly McLeod had 1 for a total of 31. So actually, Grace out-rebounded Gateway 31-22. But Gateway had, of course, the better score.
So Gateway wins it. We'll move on to Boys Division 4A. Victory and Bishop Walsh up next in just about 6 minutes. We'll get to that here momentarily. You're watching the NCSAA.